If you are a U.S. citizen, you are in one of the Caribbean islands that has been hit by this Melissa hurricane. Be aware that you can call for assistance, U.S. citizens in need of assistance if you're abroad. And this includes if you're in Jamaica, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Cuba, Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, or any of those affected areas, right? The State Department number is 1-888-407-4747 or 1-202-501-444. I have it up on the screen right now. Let's get into it. What's up, ladies and gents? Social Nurse here. Thank you so much for stopping by. We know that Hurricane Melissa has tossed around up and down, back and forth all over the place. Jamaica, the Bahamas, Cuba, Bermuda, Haiti, Dominican Republic, and Turk and Caicos Islands, right? It is horrible. It's a bad situation. But luckily, the United States is going to help these island nations, right? Because the U.S. Virgin Islands is a United States territory, right? So we would think that if the U.S. Virgin Islands had some sort of disaster, even with all the deportations and the messiness that's going on here in the United States, right? There's mess all over the globe right about now. But on top of all the mess that's going on, these people have been hit by a natural disaster. Some people might say Mother Nature. There are different things to call this, but what we can call it is a disastrous upheaval of these nations. Okay, so the United States is going to assist. The United States military will be assisting initially, right? President Trump authorized an immediate U.S. response, directing the Department of State to mobilize support for affected communities. Within hours, Secretary Rubio, that's Marco Rubio, deployed a regional disaster assistance response team, including urban search and rescue teams, to assess needs and provide search and recovery assistance. This is good to hear, because our president, the president of the United States, is not into providing, aid at this time to many foreign nations, but they do see this as an emergency. The State Department is collaborating with UN agencies, NGOs, and host governments to deliver food, water, medical supplies, hygiene kits, temporary shelter, and search and rescue efforts, right, and support. A lot is needed, specifically, money is always needed in these efforts. Now, the United States government has some warnings. This isn't to be facetious or me being mean-spirited about this horrible situation, but they note on the site to beware of scams concerning people taking advantage of this awful situation. If I've not said so. Social Nurse here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Watch out for fake charities, fraudulent websites on social media pages mimicking legitimate disaster relief organizations. Beware of AI-generated scams. These scammers will use artificial intelligence to create convincing fake images and videos to solicit donations. No, right? We understand this. These things happen. People take advantage of disasters. crowdfunding scams. Unverified campaigns on social media may be fraudulent. They may be fraudulent. Donate only to established charities and proven disaster relief experience. These charities with proven disaster relief experience. Stay vigilant and verify organizations before donating. Okay? They list some of the U.S. embassies located on these islands. The U.S. Embassy in Jamaica, the embassy that's in Haiti, the U.S. Embassy in the DR, U.S. Embassy that's in Cuba, that's in Bahamas, Turk and Caicos, the U.S. Embassy that's consulate that's in Bermuda, right? So there's also some more information here. U.S. citizens abroad in need of emergency consular assistance due to the Hurricane Melissa or their family members, that type of assistance is also listed on the website. I said it in the beginning and I'm going to say it again. U.S. citizens, call 1-888-407-4747 or 1-202-501-4444 if you're overseas, right? It is what it is. It's an awful situation. My condolences to the families of these people that have been displaced by this awful situation, right? It's really messed up over there. Social nurse.